All right, you can take it away, Eric.
All right, gentlemen, welcome. And welcome our new member.
Glad to be here.
Hi. So as a follow-up to last meeting, right off the bat, just want to get an update on the FDA retail regulations that we sent out the letter for 2 months ago. So most of our retailers have already adhered to it. There's a couple lingering out there still. With the ongoing retail inspections by the state, I'm sure we'll catch who's ever not in compliance and they'll issue them the fines, demand for a fine. And then what I'll be doing is issuing those fine letters to the retailers. And if they appeal, as I said in the previous meeting, if they appeal, they would have to go in front of the board for the appeal and whether or not you guys we fall through with the fines or not, or with a suspension of their tobacco license for 30 days. Um, so that's what we're looking coming up for the next 6 months or so will be ongoing inspections with MHOA, which is the Mass Health Officers Association. Their retail inspectors will be out full force enforcing the new regulations. We'll have to hear any hearings that come up for fines. Um, that's pretty much it. From here on out, it's more just of a learning process now. Um, I mean, if anybody got any questions, you guys read the letter and check the links out.
Yep.
All right. So, I mean, if there's any questions, no any questions moving forward, we can move on to the next subject, which is our MOU with the town of East Bridgewater and West Bridgewater. I met with East Bridgewater's agent admin today. Moving forward, we're a part of this grant up until the end of this month for the Halifax Public Health Excellent Grant. We are no longer eligible due to budget cuts, so we are withdrawing from that based on the budget cuts, and we've managed to work out an agreement between East Bridgewater and West Bridgewater agents where we would all cover for each other for vacation, sick time, etc. From here on out, no charge, no budget line items. We're just going to cover for each other as an MOU, as we've done in years past. So if I'm out for a long time or on vacation and the board has any questions, they can reach out to East Bridgewater's agent or West Bridgewater's agent, and the town can reach out for them for assistance in any matter pertaining to border health issues. Um, that's pretty much it. If you guys have any questions or feedbacks about any of this moving forward, always feel free to email me or come meet me in the office with any questions. I can educate you on anything, any background in public health, any questions you have. As you know, I basically deal with everything public health related in this town, and I've been doing it for 16 years. Established good relationship. I know everybody in the town, know business owners. I've been doing quite a bit of inspections from January to June to get us up to this new fiscal year. The one downside about not being part of this grant, as I said, we're going to lose the food inspector that we've used, and that's just going to increase my workload. I'll have to do more inspections and try to keep up even with the cutting hours. And, with the cutting hours, we're going to have less time to respond to the public. The public is aware of that. The town is making announcements on that. We're just asking people to be patient moving forward. I'll do the best I can to respond in the more timely manner as I can within the time frame that I have Monday through Thursdays. I think I've worked it out with the admin here that I've given her the option to do the 20 hours Monday through Friday. I'm going to run that by the town manager. If she wants to come in on a Friday to catch up on emails, phone calls, scanning and emailing septic systems, because we still have contractors that are out there working on Fridays and requesting plans. So I think if we have her available for every other Friday, that could potentially still benefit this office and keep us from getting too far behind.
Is your
Um,
office right now, so it's just you and an admin?
it's just me at 35 starting July 1 and my admin at 20 hours a week. It's just the two of us.
Yep.
Unfortunately, I mean, I'm not getting any younger, gentlemen, and my legs are not keeping up with me like they used to. But I am doing the best I can, and I just want the public to be aware. I'll still continue to deliver the best public service and customer service I can, but we just want them to be more patient with us moving forward. And any new bylaw changes coming up in the future will be on up to the board to enact or move forward with any changes and regulations. Where there's no need for it right now. I think, like I said, the only thing we've had is the tobacco retailer regulation. That's it.
Okay.
But other than that, I don't think anything too major is going to be on the agenda for next month. There's, in July, that's when my Fridays stop, and I'm doing Monday through Thursday, 35 hours.
Yeah.
Um, so I don't really
Is
have
that a
anything on
summer
the
thing, or
agenda.
is that your budget moving forward?
That's gonna be permanent hours, Monday through Thursday. Starting in September, extended hours on Tuesday is going to be till 7 p.m.
Okay.
So moving forward, I think we will probably start doing Board of Health meetings probably Tuesday at a later
Okay.
time, maybe from 4 to 4:30.
Okay.
So if anybody ever wants to stop by the office, I can walk you through, educate you on regulations and laws. And if you get any time, Tuesdays I'll be here till 7 starting in September.
That might not be a bad maybe so you're there. Okay, so maybe just proposing maybe we could do maybe one of our meetings at some point over the next few months we could come in and do in person.
Absolutely.
If
Yep,
you're
we
there
can
on
schedule a conference
Tuesday
one.
afternoons, that
Absolutely.
might just to might help us get a little feel for the environment you're in and and just a little more hands-on, what the sort of burdens you're dealing with. So
Yep.
um yeah.
I'm very welcoming to that because we used to meet
Mhm.
Tuesday nights years ago when I first started for the first 4 years. We used to do
Yeah.
Tuesday nights, and they used to be really long meetings and a lot of things on the agenda. So, but that would be good to meet everybody in person, sit down, and just show you the office, give you copies of regulations and manuals, everything that we do on a day-to-day basis. So if there's no other questions, if everybody has anything that they haven't for an agenda item or any ideas for the next meeting, please feel free to email Josh or myself.
Okay.
You haven't had any citations yet that have been appealed?
No, none.
Okay.
I'm still waiting for the most recent inspections from MHOA.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, any questions or concerns?
My other question is, if you would be willing to, Joe, did you want to say a couple things about yourself
Yeah.
or ask
Um,
us questions?
no, I have no real questions right now. Like I said, I read the tobacco law and I understand that's the biggest burning issue right now. But
Yeah.
um, no, just know, I've been a pharmacist for 49 years and I just recently retired.
It's two of us. I'm also a pharmacist.
Oh, are you really?
Yeah.
Did you work in hospital or retail?
I've done both. Right now, I work at in hospital,
Were you working?
South Shore.
Okay. Um, well, I was director of pharmacy for the first 20 years when I was at my last job at Spalding Hospital, Cambridge. So I was director there for 20, and then I stepped down. The last 4+ years I was there, I wanted to cut down my hours, so I went to a compliance regulatory role. So I had compliance and regulatory responsibilities for the pharmacies of the 4 sites that Spalding has. And that's pretty much what I've been doing. I have a good background in public health emergencies, i.e., the pandemic, as a lot of us went through, in handling those issues. I have some retail experience. Um, I actually have some food service experience, believe it or not, because years ago, for about 10 years or so, wife and I ran a small offsite catering business. So I have some, knowledge of food service issues and some of those regulations as well. So that's kind of what, you know, I've done in my career. Like I said, I have some retail experience. I managed a drugstore way back and cut my teeth in my training. Uh, when I was in Mass College of Pharmacy, I worked in a mom and pop retail store all through my background.
Excellent.
Did I answer any questions for you guys about my training and my background?
Oh.
Um,
No, it's always interesting where people come from. We all come from very different areas, and it's nice to cross paths with different people. I know myself, I come from I do Title V inspections, so septic.
Okay.
So that's my sort of wheelhouse in public health. But it was one of those things where I've lived in town for quite a few years, and I finally had the opportunity because I used to be an application developer in Boston and changed careers, completely different direction. But I decided to, now that I have a little extra time, it's like, well, let me start helping out a little bit in town. So,
Yeah, I'm kind of, that's the other thing. I'm new to Bridgewater. I really haven't been in the town that long. We've been in town probably about a year and a half. We moved in, built an ADU next to my daughter, or attached to my daughter's home. Um, and you know, wanted to do something for the community while I'm here, especially since I'm retired now. A lot more time in my hands than I had prior. Because commuting back and forth to Cambridge
oh,
last year and a half was not easy.
it is not. I was downtown near the Wang Theater. So,
Yeah,
yeah, I know what it's like.
yeah. Bill, I know you had a shorter commute to South Shore, but going to Cambridge, no
Oh,
matter how you did it, it's an hour and a half, 2 hours.
yep.
Yeah.
That's pretty tough, especially when you have bad weather. Um, that last blizzard, I just stayed in Cambridge. I just got a hotel and stayed for 2 nights. It was just a lot easier. I was getting too old to do those commutes. That's pretty much right. That's pretty much my background and what I've done.
Well,
Um,
good. Thank you.
so anything I can do to help in supporting public health for the town be great. Uh,
Yeah, you're welcome to join me on food inspections with your food background at any time. If you got time, free time during the
I
day.
would find that very interesting and fascinating.
Yeah.
If I don't know when you do them, I know they're probably unannounced.
Like no,
Um,
I
No.
do on and I schedule on my figure day to day what my schedule's going to be and who I want to see on my list, but I
yep,
don't let them know. I just pop in
Mhm.
just
and
pop in. Yeah, sort
just
of
pop in.
unannounced. Yeah.
But I can let you know on what days I've scheduled food inspections, and
Okay.
then
Well,
maybe
if you keep me apprised, I may, if it's a day I can do it, I may just join you in some of those.
all right, I'll
I,
give you a heads up.
I find that fascinating. I've got a real sensitivity. Uh, when I was catering, and I'll tell you, doing offsite catering, you're walking into halls via the VFW, and I
Mhm.
walked into some kitchens. It's pretty bad when you have to clean the kitchen to start cooking in the kitchen before you even start. I mean,
And
it's
and
like,
that's why I wish I could be out there a lot more than I am. And that was with the grant that was very helpful to have another set of eyes out there, you know, because they never know when you're going to show up, either Cindy or myself.
yeah,
So it keeps them on their toes, and it keeps those good habits in check,
yeah,
so that they don't get too complacent, and then it's a public health risk.
yeah.
I think unfortunately because of budget cuts, we're gonna so I gotta do my best to kind of counter that coming up this year. But yeah, that would be great. Anytime I start scheduling, I'll give you a heads up on when I'm going out if you can
Yeah.
attend, 1 or 2
I'd
here and
love to be
there.
in the loop of that. Yeah, I
Yeah,
might
that
join
goes
for
out for
some.
any of you guys if you guys ever want to attend. And Kevin knows I've been out in Title V, so I do those
Oh,
too.
yeah.
Start doing those again for myself on the side. Um,
Yep.
so
Yeah, keep me apprised of those.
all right, gentlemen.
Eric,
Excellent.
So until
Eric,
next
did you
month.
want to keep the meeting for Wednesday?
Yeah, for now, for next month, July, let's do another Wednesday.
Okay. And then if
Maybe
you
the
guys do get together,
29th.
yep, if you guys do get together on a Tuesday in the evening, just be aware that the town council might be meeting. So we just shoot me a quick message with the dates you guys are thinking, and
You got it.
um,
Yeah, it'll be
Yeah.
starting in September sometime. Probably the first meeting in person will probably be October.
I'm
okay.
I'm actually away the last week of July. Um, so I don't know if it's possible to move this to the first week of August
Yeah, we can do that.
Yep.
And
or the week
maybe
before. And
I'm actually going to be away. I can tell you, I can do Zoom. Um, Actually, I could do Zoom that last week, but I might be able to do it. Depends. I'm on a cruise ship, so we're taking a 16-day cruise. So first week of August, I may be able to.
I wouldn't rely on the Wi-Fi there.
I was going to
No.
say, I don't know how good the high-speed Wi-Fi would be for Zoom, so I may not be able to make that if it's first week of August.
Would the 22nd be better of July?
22nd, I
The
I could do the
22nd.
22nd.
Yeah, we can do update on 22nd. I'm on vacation from the 1st to the 8th.
Yeah,
So
definitely.
I'm
I'm free
available
the
on
22nd.
Okay, so
I'm
the
free the
22nd at
22nd.
3:30.
We'll put that down for now.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Sounds
Okay,
good.
yeah. If anybody has any agenda ideas or anything like that, feel free to send them to me in the meantime.
And please
Thank
feel
you.
free to stop by the office at any time.
Okay, perfect.
All right, gentlemen. Well, I'm gonna make a motion to adjourn the meeting at 3:44 p.m.
A second.
Okay,
Aye.
all in favor?
Aye.
Take care.
All right,
All
have
right,
a good
gentlemen, have a good
afternoon.
day.
Thanks,
now.
guys.
Bye bye.